I'm here with 2/3 of the Heat Maker, Arsonist and Thriller. People out there that don't know.
Should know, but if you don't know, you know. Yeah.
Alright, for people out there who don't know, could you give them a little bit of your resume, tell them what you've been up to?
We did, for people that don't know, we started off early. Like, our first record was with Cannabis, when Cannabis was signed to Universal. We did records for Cannabis. This is the early stuff. Cannabis, Razzcast, and we jumped to, we did records on Cam's Come Home Me album. We did 2 tracks on there. We did 11 tracks on Diplomatic Community. We did 12 tracks on Joel's first album, From Me to You. We did 4 tracks on his second album, When the Game's Been Missing. We did 2 tracks on The Carter 2. We did tracks on Little Flips, You Gotta Feel Me, that album, his only album that went platinum. We did tracks with I-20, Ludacris, Fat Joe, Beyonce, the Wayne shit. Did a little bit of everything, brother. For Brooke Valentine, like we worked with everybody in the game in some sense. You know what I'm saying? It might not have been on their album, but everybody in the game has been on the Heat Makers track in some way, shape, or form. All the way from Game to 50 Cent, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit of the rundown. Y'all could, go to Google, do the Wikipedia thing.
Alright, as far as producers, you guys have a big name out there. Do you feel as though you get the credit that you guys deserve for the work that you've done?
No. Don't give us our credit, man. Like because we not the type of dudes to be in front of shit like this doing, you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera, talking about we did this, we got that, we ain't like that. So we get overlooked, you know what I'm saying, until we start jumping around and dancing in videos. It's kind of like we get put in the background, you know what I'm saying. That really wasn't our personality, but over the years we figured the game out. Now to me, like, I consider this, I consider this whole music game is like a boxing match, you know what I'm saying, like a boxing. It's like, so this is round 2. Round 1, we didn't understand what was going on. We was even round 1. It was a 9-9 round. Now, we back. This is round 2. We understand it. So it's a little different this time around. You know what I'm saying?
All right, coming up, who did you guys look up to as far as producers, when you were just getting started?
I was a Premier fan. Premier, and I didn't really understand producing when I was coming up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand what a producer did. I just knew that it was beats. I just understood people rapping and singing. But then when I understood the producer side, I fucked with people like Premier and Dre. You know what I'm saying? Thriller might have his own. He might have his own too.
You already know Dre, yeah. Definitely Dre and Premier.
I'm working on a project now that I swear to everything I love. Man, if you ain't never heard music like this, if you ain't, first of all, just to put it simple, y'all ain't really heard Heat Makers in probably like a good year and a half, because what I'm working on now, oh man, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let the music speak for itself. Trust me. Trust me. It's called the Crash Project. Out of control.
This is that fly nigga hard. I'm burning down, why you dropping me down? I skip lines, I'm inside of the club. I fuck them girls, why you wiping them up? I run home to your building itself, I get some up. Got something silly in the bed, he ain't got that. That's my man, what I'm doing, he ain't got that. So what's your name? Yo, you real, man. I told you I got one.
Out of control, trust me.
So are you working with any artists that's up and coming? If so, who should we look out for?
Yeah, we got my peoples here. This is the Crash Project consists of 5 of us. You know what I'm saying? It's me, my man Cardi, my man Dox, my man Cardi from the Bronx. My man Dox is out of Jersey. My other man Amir. He from everywhere. I say he from everywhere because he been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's my man Amir, he from everywhere. And my other man Chris Live, he from Brooklyn. But the project is incredible. Like, the project is us 5. You know what I'm saying? Mainly produced by Heat Makers, but we got other producers on there like my man Buck Wild, my man Jay Carter, and who else is on there? Who else? And my man Al West.
Buck.
Yeah, Buck Wild. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Buck Wild. So. And then like but we got other artists on there too, you know what I'm saying? Like so far, who we aiming for that we don't have on there? My man Billy Dan's gonna do something for it. Cassidy gonna do something for it. My man I-20 and Titty Boy from Player Circle, well I-20's not from Player Circle, but I-20 and Titty Boy from DTP, they did a joint on the album. Havoc did a joint on the album. Who else is on there? So far, we gonna get Talib for the album. So far, we keeping it real tight. Who else?
Ice-T.
Oh yeah, Ice-T did a joint. Ice-T and Coco. It's hard. Trust me though. Should have been in the studio that day, brother.
Yes, sir.
But it was hard. It's hard. Believe me when I tell you that. But that's what we working on, brother. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, this is time. Right now for all y'all, that's why I don't know if you want to date the interview, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when you're going to put it out. But this is the beginning of a new year, man, and we going, you're going to hear about, by the time summertime hits, you already going to know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you.
Right now we have a section in the DVD which we call the hot seat.
Right.
I'll throw a few names out there and you just tell me what you think.
Yeah, man.
Alright,
That's real.
Hot seats like ESPN.
online thugs and blog rappers.